Okay guys, so there will be timestamps in the description and the comments for the different sections of the video. First, I do want to say, since this got brought up in one of my other videos, no, I am not the creator of this ROM hack. Credit to Shockslayer for it. More information on how to support him can be found in the Discord, which I'll put in a link in the description too. Also, at the time of this recording, there's supposed to be another update coming soon. As far as I know, there won't be any changes to the trades in this game, but if there are, I'll try to put them in the comments. I'll try to put them in the comments too. And as always, since like I said, I'm not the creator of this ROM hack, I'm just a fan. If I do miss anything, feel free to correct me. Feel free to correct me if I do miss anything. Now, firstly, I did decide to start in Goldenrod to show off what I think is kind of relevant to the video. I might as well put it. The Tradeback guy, which is located in the department store right here. You talk to him, and it replaces the trade evolutions. You just talk to him and you get your Pokemon back, and your Pokemon will evolve. So there's one in this department store in Goldenrod, and also there's one in I'll skip to when I get there. And here's the next one, located in Celadon City. So if you talk to this guy, he'll even mention that there's the Tradeback store, Tradeback guy right here in this department store. You talk to him. This one's red, but yeah, he does the same thing. Alright, so the first trade I'll show off is one that was already in the original Crystal game, and that is Abra for Machop in Goldenrod City. So if you're curious as to where you can find an Abra if you want to do this trade, you can always use the Pokédex feature and go to this part, the search function, and so you'll see here there's Route 34, 35, 5, 7, 8 in Cerulean City, and Route 24. So you'll notice that Abra if you should just go down here, and yeah, that's where you can find one. Now for the trade itself, you go right here in the Pokemon department store, you go in the elevator, click on the little thing here and go on the 5th floor. So then the elevator's going to go crazy. You get out, then you talk to this guy. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Abra? Want to trade it for my Machop? So you do it. I'll turbo through this, and here's the Machop. I'll check out the stats because they did make changes to some of the trades that they didn't alter at all. So they made it so they made the DVs much better. So yeah, you're gonna get a really good Pokemon in return. I'm pretty sure the level will always be the same level of the Pokemon that you gave in return. But yeah, the DVs are better, and yeah, it's nicknamed Muscle. So this can be useful if you plan on battling the gym leader, right, Whitney, since she's normal type. And yeah, so that's this trade, Abra for Machop. Alright, so for the next trade is in Violet City. Again, this is another trade that I believe wasn't changed at all. So it's a Bellsprout for Onix. And, well, like the last trade, you can find Bellsprout pretty nearby. So if you want to just complete it, it shouldn't be too hard to find it. You go in this house right here and talk to this guy. I collect Pokemon, you have Bellsprout, just say yes. And here is Rocky, I think it's called. Yeah, Rocky. So yeah, this is another case where they made the DVs much better. And it can also be pretty helpful if you plan on taking on this gym, the flying type gym right here, since rock types are good against flying types. Now the next trade is here in Olivine City. It's going to be Eevee for a Squirtle. And if you're curious as to where you can find Eevee, it's kind of, obviously Eevee's always been more of a harder to find Pokemon. I guess a reliable way of getting it would be to get one from the Celadon mansion or the little house that has Bill's family in it to give Pokemon, and after you can just breed extra Eevees. So from the Pokemon Center, you walk right over here, just to this little house here, and you talk to him. And what's interesting about the Squirtle he gives you is that it already comes with its color palette swapped. So yeah, you see, it's not shiny, it's the color palette swap thing. It's nicknamed Bowser. And yeah, it's pretty cute. And of course, good DVs too. The next trade is Butterfree for Doduo. Now originally in Crystal, I believe this trade was you would have to give up a Dragonair for a Doduo, so now it's much more fair. If you're curious as to where you can find a Butterfree, it's really not that hard, since you can just look for a Caterpie, then evolve it up to level 10, or evolve it into Metapod first, then get the Butterfree. But yeah, here are the locations. Shouldn't be that hard. So from the Pokemon Center, you go right here. And what's interesting is that this is also the house that you would start in if you pick Blackthorn to start in. So you talk to this girl, and she gives you a Butterfree, Doduo. And yeah, this is also color swapped. Kiwi. Oops. So the next trade is in Pewter City, so we're going all the way to Kanto now, and this is going to be Gastly for Natu. In the original Crystal game, it was a Haunter for Xatu, so now they just made it easier with the pre-evolutions. And starting off the Pokemon Center, you just want to enter the center and talk to this bigger guy right here, and he's going to give you a Natu in exchange for a Gastly. And also, of course, wait, I forgot to mention this. If you're curious as to where a Gastly can be found, then I'll show you right here. Just a Sprout Tower and a Tin Tower. There's Dark Cave locations. Probably a lot of these are at nighttime, right? You can, yeah, see. So most of them are at nighttime. So make sure you watch out for that. But here is the Natu, nicknamed Bobby. And it has really good DVs too. Alright, so the next trade is going to be a Snubull for Misdreavus. This is located on Route 14, but I think that the easiest way to get here is by starting off by flying to a Fuchsia City. Now if you're curious as to where to get a Snubull, here are the locations. Of course you can look in the Pokédex for more information. Shouldn't be that hard to find though. So you make your way over here, and avoiding these trainers on this route, if you haven't battled them yet, can be pretty tricky. Oh my god. Okay. That lady has an A-Palm and a Cubone if you're curious. So try to avoid this guy too, just by going around him. This person, you go around. This person, you have to go in the grass. Okay, I escaped. Right, now you're on Route 14. You avoid that guy. You avoid him, and you make it to this lady right here in the green. You talk to her. Snubull's cute, but I don't have it. I don't have it, but you'd like it for Misdreavus. You make the trade. Here it is. I think that has its color swap too. So here it is. Akamanto. However you pronounce it. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, it comes with the gold leaf. And of course, nice DVs too. So for the next trade, it's back in Goldenrod City, and I believe this is only on weekends. So it's going to be a Diglett for a Magnemite. If you're curious as to where you can find a Diglett, it's these locations right here. Obviously, they're in in abundance in the Diglett's cave. So that's where you would find it. You go all the way up here in Goldenrod, in this house right here. And again, I'm pretty sure it's only on weekends. So if you're not getting the option to make the trade, that's why. So you make the trade. And if you check it out, this Magnemite's special too. It's called Overcharge. And yeah, it has the magnet item and good DVs. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And again, I guess this can be pretty useful too for the gym. So for this next trade, it's pretty special because it's going to be any Pokemon for a Swinub. It's going to be in Mahogany. You're going to have to start in Mahogany City, or Mahogany Town, sorry. Go all the way up here to the gate, and you talk to this person. Want to trade me for a Swinub? I'll take any Pokemon. So you can do anything, and that's how you get the Swinub at Mahogany Gate. And then Mahog has a Smoke Ball, and I believe this is one of the only ways to get a Smoke Ball. Either that or it's really rare. I'm not sure. And yeah, except this one's DVs don't look as great. So yeah, that's how you get the Mahogany trade. So for the next trade, it's going to be on Route 10 in the Pokemon Center, a Slowpoke for a Teddiursa. So I flew all the way here to Cerulean City, and it's going to be the closest way there. To get there, just loop around here and make your way right. Then go up here. Try not to take one in the grass. I already battled these trainers, but you're going to have to battle them. Go up here. And through here. And here you are on Route 10. Go all the way into this Pokemon Center. Then talk to this girl with the blue hair. And you're going to trade your Slowpoke for a Teddiursa. So, if you're curious about Teddiursa, it's called Juniper, so maybe that's a Sailor Moon reference, I don't know. It has the pink bow, and the DVs are pretty good. And also, of course, I forgot to do this again. If you're curious about Slowpoke, here's where you can find it. So in Union Cave by that city below Goldenrod, I forgot its name. Slowpoke Well is, yeah, place near Slowpoke Well. Tojo Falls, Cerulean City, so it's right by here. Seafoam Islands, and Route 24 Cave. You can find it in so many places. Actually, where can you find Cerulean City? By walking? Huh. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So yeah, that's where you get the Teddiursa trade. Next is a trade in the Ace Trainer HQ. Wooper for Wobbuffet, and this is a place that isn't in the original Crystal game, so I'll show you how to get there. First, what you'll need to do is fly over here to Pewter City. Now, if you're interested in where you can find a Wooper, I'll show you again. So, Ruins of Alph, Union Cave, Route 4, so it's kind of close to where we're at right now. Yeah, so those places. So first, Pewter City, you go to your right, and there's a couple battles. I'll try to skip them if I do run into any. I think you'd want a ground type with you, because a lot of these trainers have like fire or poison types, so that would make it easier for you. So you make your way through all this. You avoid these guys if you want, they're trainers too. Alright, and now you're over here, right by the entrance of Mount Moon. You go over here, and you see this little ledge. You move to the left, and you should jump into it. Then you jump down, and this is going to be another entrance to the Mount Moon. Instead of going in there, you go down here. And you're going to see this lab over here. You go up here though, into this house. Now you're in Ace Trainer HQ. You go over here. You talk to this girl. Hi, I'm looking for Wooper. Would you like my Wobbuffet? Say yes. Take it. Great, I finally got Wooper, Wobbuffet. And here it is. Here is your Wobbuffet. Counter, Mirror Coat, Safeguard, Decimon, Focus Band. So that can be useful. And yeah, I'm using a cheat so I can battle the trainers easier, but that's why you see 999. And yeah. The next one will be Krabby first Staryu in Vermilion City. So, in case you're curious about where to find a Krabby, all in the Whirl Islands. And then these other locations too. You can find them in a lot of different places. So, yeah. Starting at the Pokemon Center, you make your way all the way down here. Oops. Turn right over here. Go down these stairs and talk to this girl with purple hair. And you got a Staryu. Oops. So Simone. With TM10. Hidden Power. The next one you'll have to start off on Cinnabar Island. It's going to be Beedrill for a Lickitung. So Beedrill is another one of those, it's like Butterfree I guess. It's pretty easy to find, but just in case I'll show you the search function of it. So yeah, you're most likely, the easiest way to get it is probably to get a Weedle, then just level it up like a couple times and evolve it. So after starting off, flying to the Pokemon Center in Cinnabar Island, you go over here into this little cave. You go up here, then you see this little body of water. You surf on it, and you surf all the way. Oh, wait. If she's standing on that block, then you have to wait till she moves. There you go. So, we're gonna have Beedrill, trade it from Lickitung. There we go. She always wanted a Beedrill, probably because she's stuck here. So this Lickitung, yum, has Lick, and good DVs like always. It's TM42 it comes with, which is Dream Eater. And finally, for the last trade I'm going to show today is in New Barktown in Elm's Lab. It's going to be the Unown for a Girafarig. So if you need a so for information on the Unown, go over here to the search like always, and it's only in the Runes of Elf, right? So that's where you check it out, or you can use it's one of the 30 starters that you can choose from. So you go in here and you talk to this person. You have Unown, Girafarig, and yeah, so that's a Girafarig, which is also, its nickname also looks like a palindrome, so yeah. Tackle, Growl, Confusion, Stomp, Black Glasses, good DVs like always. And yep, so that's about it for all the trades that I can show off. Now the reason why I did want to make this video, for another reason, was that there's another trade listed in the documentation on Route 16 in the house, so to the west of Celadon City. It's supposed to be a Ledi buff for a Smoochum. I've spent a good 3 hours trying to figure out how to get it, and I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think it's there. So if anyone's watching this and you know how to get that Ledi buff for a Smoochum trade, comment it and I'll pin it in the comments so everyone else can see it as well.